Tell them.
Not gonna tell them. No, 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 no,
We
no,
can't tell
no.
them anything.
We can't tell them nothing for a while. But
Yeah.
hey guys, come on in here and join us for a while. You might as well come in and sit down. We're fixing to be covered up with snow. We're sitting here waiting on it to arrive. It's just a little ways away. And we figure if we're gonna do a live stream, we gotta do it before the snow hits. So
Yeah, because I've got to upload another video.
yeah, we've got another video, and once snow hits our satellite system, it doesn't work anymore. So.
And the video that was up this morning, porch time came up, but accidentally a trailer video came up, and some people saw it. But the trailer video is pulled down, and we're putting the new one up because I forgot something.
We forgot some parts to it, so we had to take it down. It was not scheduled at the right time. So, okay, are we going to have anybody in here with us tonight? Let's see if anybody's getting any notifications. Oh, let's see here. We are live. Yeah, it says we're live. We just have no one in the room right now, so let's just see. We're going to give it a few minutes because we got news.
Nobody gets any notifications anymore, I guess.
That's mainly what it is because we're coming on at an odd time.
Yeah, this is not normal for Deep South to be on at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday night. We had porch time this morning, so yeah, we came on at this time. Oh.
See, I told you nobody watches us on YouTube.
Well, that is. Well, I guess they know we're on at a different time, I suppose. Oh, there's Liz Zora.
Yes, how are y'all doing over there in the UK?
Oh, Susan says congratulations on the new neighbors.
See?
Ah, how about that?
I knew some people were gonna know.
Some people figured it out. I'm pretty sure.
Saw the Lourie.
They probably saw the Lourie family.
Yes, we're kind of excited. We have been. We wanted them to move a month ago.
We wanted to move a whole lot faster than they did because we realized they need to. They're really in a bad location.
Well, they're in a nice location, but they are not to homestead.
Not for homesteading.
Yes.
No, not for homesteading.
They need to be somewhere where they can help old people, as they called us a while ago.
Okay, Magnolia Mama from Ecro, Mississippi.
Liz says she's
here.
It's
midnight there.
Midnight? What are you doing up at midnight?
What are you doing up at midnight, Liz?
Oh my God.
Did we wake you up?
Probably. She may have got a notification.
We got another one from Canada. We got everybody from everywhere but here. Isn't that amazing?
You know why? Mississippi is shut down.
Oh, that's right. It's snowing in Mississippi, so everybody is like frozen.
Yes. Yeah. There was a map of the United States on Facebook. Everything was blue. Everybody's going to work. Everybody's doing stuff. Mississippi is all white, and it said closed.
Closed. Yeah.
Nothing in Mississippi open when it snows.
That's it. When it snows here, we roll the streets up. Nothing happens.
Because if people drive, they wreck.
They have wrecks everywhere. Well, we have no way here to get the snow off the roads. We don't have anything. The bridges freeze over. We have no way to put anything on. Our system's just not set up for that.
No.
So, guys.
We have new neighbors.
We have new neighbors that's going to be moving in. We chose them and gave them the right. Well, we didn't actually choose them. We gave them the right. We've been looking diligently for someone to be a part of homesteading near us.
Yes.
That we believed would be good people.
And they kind of accidentally fell into our lives.
They did by a hurricane. Oh, here comes people coming in now.
Dirt Patch Heaven actually contacted me while Danny was in the hospital. And she said, look, I have a subscriber that is desperately needing to get out of Florida. And at that point, I'd only talked to Heidi Lourie online in a message once. She'd asked about bringing the tiny house through here on her way to Idaho in a year or so. And I told her, sure, that we could accommodate the tiny house here for a few days if they wanted to come visit. So while Danny was in the hospital, I'm sitting talking to Dirt Patch on the phone, and she says, well, can you really talk to Heidi? Said she's just needing to get out big time. And I said, okay. So I went back upstairs and I talked to Danny, and he said, well, I don't know how long they're going to keep me in the hospital, but if we're home, they can come to Deep South and stay with us throughout the hurricane.
Yes.
So I messaged Heidi and told her that they could come to Deep South during the hurricane if we were home, but we did not know at that time when we would go home.
Right.
And so when we found out the next day we were going home, I messaged her and she was just ecstatic. And we didn't meet until they got here.
Right. That's our first time to actually meet them when they showed up.
And Danny asked me like 2 hours before they come, he said, "Do you know anything about these people?" And I said, "No, not really."
There they are.
And at that point, I really hadn't watched any of their videos. I'd seen a couple Heidi had done on cooking, but I really didn't know much about their videos. So I had to go watch to even see what Brian looked like. And so we watched some of Lourie Family's videos just before they came the night they got here.
Yeah. And guys, as y'all have probably already figured out, the Lourie family is on here, and they will be our new neighbors. We are excited to have them as neighbors. We would have loved, like we said, we wish they could have moved already, but we definitely want to have them here in time to help them get gardens started, get some land cleared, whatever they need to do. It is actually my daughter who sold them their piece of property. Mm-hmm. We've been looking for a good, like I said, a good homesteading neighbor, and we feel like that they really fit the card. Got beautiful kids, great family,
and eager to learn.
And eager to learn. That's one thing about it. We really enjoy.
And they're young, real young, so they can take care of old people.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Well, she did say that a while ago on the video. She did say that. Well, no. She said her daughter.
Well, no, she said because they're older.
Yeah.
And we're younger.
We're younger, yeah.
And our daughters are young.
Yeah, that's true.
So Heather can drive me around.
So Heather can drive you around when you get old. Yes. Okay.
Y'all know we have a crazy relationship with these guys. They've been wonderful since we met them.
Yes.
And we owe it all to Dirt Patch Evan. Really.
We do. We owe it to all to Dirt Patch. As a matter of fact, people thought Dirt Patch was going to move here at one time.
Yeah, but I don't think Dirt Patch could handle Mississippi.
I don't think Julie could handle Mississippi. Now, John would be perfect.
Yes, he would love Mississippi. Yeah. Julie was having Idaho withdrawals.
Yeah, she hadn't quite learned. I don't think yet turned loose from Idaho yet. She's got too many strings attached there. But we'd love to have them here, though.
Yeah, that was one thing we would have loved to have had. Julianne and John here. We had a ball with them. And if they decided to come to Mississippi, I think we could find them some land.
Oh, we could find them some land if they wanted to come here. I mean, that's one thing that's great about Deep South Homestead. We have a realtor in our family. We can place people,
Yeah, we almost placed Miss B Lady. I don't know what became of that, but Miss B Lady's been looking.
Yeah.
We laughed about that, but she's been in contact with Jennifer. So Danny's daughter is a realtor, and if anybody wants to move to Mississippi, we can put you in contact.
And Beth said, Danny, you are starting your own community now. Yes, that is our desire. That is our goal, to build a community wherever and however we can make it happen.
Yeah, Christy Beth says driving Miss Wanda.
Yeah, it's like driving Miss Daisy is driving Miss Wanda.
It's going to be like that. I promise you. Heather's got her road cut out for with me.
Brian and Heidi, we're sitting here now just literally moments away from the snowstorm hitting us. We figured we'd get on here and do this before the snow covered up our internet service, where we would be out of internet, so that we could get this video up and tell people about your channel. They have a great channel. They are really got a lot of interesting things they're showing about building a tiny house and all that.
Yeah, Scratch Made, Gumbo's on, and they're getting ready for the 2030, so they got to move.
You got to get the move on, my friend.
Are they going to live on our road?
Yes.
It is across the road from us.
It's right across the road from us. When you look out our front door, you'll be looking in their front door.
Yes. Hence Danny planting trees. No, I'm just joking. The trees are in the back, not the front yet. Danny Corish. Like David Koresh.
Oh, Danny Koresh. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to build our own community here of like-minded people. We'll have to have somebody here to monitor us now.
Heidi, just don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Cheryl said she loved porch time today. Thank you.
Mama Tried said, how close will the Lourie family be to you guys? Probably about 100 yards.
Across the field.
Across the field, right on the other side of the road.
Okay, Scratch, I'll look for a message
He
here.
said he just messaged us. We have had snow here since early morning and have not lost internet. Well, we will lose our internet because we have a satellite dish, and last time it snowed, I had to go out and scrape it off for us to have internet, and I don't feel like going out in the middle of the night.
Scratch, the house is falling in?
What?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Lourie family says we need curtains. Well. Oh, Brenda says it's 4 degrees there right now. Well, it's going to be 15 here tonight, so.
No, I think it's going to be, is it going to get that?
Yeah, 15? It's going to get down to 15 tonight. I was just looking.
Yeah. New neighbors, I missed it. Scratch, Lourie Family Homestead is moving their tiny house across the road. They bought some land and are headed to Mississippi. And April saw All God's Children. You want to mention All God's Children?
Yes, guys. If any of y'all want to see, I started to put the video up on Deep South Homestead, but not all Deep South Homestead followers are Christian based, and there's nothing wrong with that because we accept everybody. But I put a video up on All God's Children called The Mini Ice Age, The Coming Hailstorm. And I give some information over there about my belief on the solar minimum. And if y'all want to see it and you're like-minded, go over there and watch it because everybody said it's a really good video. We just shared what was on our hearts with people. And a lot of people have enjoyed it. And I think I was able to prove my point to a way that really brought glory and honor to God. Let's just say that. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Homestead and the Pioneer Way said they had snow overnight, and today about 2 inches. Alaska is warmer than the South right now. That's right, Daniel. You're exactly right.
37 in Alaska, according to David.
Ooh. It's already colder than 37 here.
Yeah. It's getting close, and the clouds, I took pictures of the clouds because they look so funky. They're not normal clouds. So Danny was showing me the radar just before we came on, and it's all the way back into Texas.
Yeah, all Louisiana and back into Texas. Oh, Christy Bett says, does the property have a house? No, they're going to be moving their tiny house onto the property and building them a home.
The thumbnail for this video is their tiny house.
Yeah.
They've already got it built. They're working on the inside, and they hope to be able to move. I think they're moving the tiny house before the gathering, so it should be here, I think. Oh, Dee, hey.
Yeah,
she
Dee,
just watched
she just watched All God's Children. Yes.
So they're hoping to move that tiny house that you see in the thumbnail to Deep South. Well, actually across the road from Deep South. I don't know. They're going to have to change the name from Lourie Family Homestead.
They have to change the name from Lourie Family Homestead to something else. I'm not sure.
A lot of people got their T-shirts today. Hand me that T-shirt.
Okay.
We got our T-shirt. One of our T-shirts. We didn't get the other one. We only got one. And this is, let me see if I can get it. This is what it looks like.
The new porch time. The world needs a front porch.
And if anybody wants one now, you can still order them in the link. They're still up for whatever reason. They said it would go out January 8th, but it is still there. So if you want one, hurry over and get a porch time or a Deep South one. Both of them are still there. And as long as they're still there, you can still order shirts, I'm guessing. I would ask if you post a picture of you wearing the shirts on Facebook or on Instagram, put hashtag, let's see, wear bonfire.
There's Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Jen said, I knew it. I told Mike the Lourie family was moving up to you. That's right. That's right.
You didn't say anything today when I talked to you. The T-shirts have changed. No, Doug and Stacy. The deal is we're getting new neighbors. Lourie Family Homestead. I think you know who they are. I think y'all talked before. Let me write hashtag wear bonfire.
Yeah.
All right, put that in your description on Instagram or Facebook if you wear the new T-shirt.
Yeah.
Once again, Danny on Porch Time.
Yep. And for y'all that just came in, our big the big thing that our big change is we are getting the Lourie family has bought a piece of property from us across the road and is going to be our new neighbors, and we look very forward to that.
Backwood Roast has already got his shirt on now. Don't they feel good? I like
I
the
like the
feel
way
of
the
them.
material feels in it. Yeah.
I really like that. So Spicy is planning on being at our gathering wearing his T-shirt, plus his mom's supposed to be there, Southern Art Homestead. So if you guys have any reason to come to Deep South, come on, because we're going to have a blast March 11th.
Yeah, March 11th from 10 till 5. If you want to hear maybe some teaching, you can come a little bit earlier. We're going
a devotional
a devotional a little bit earlier,
at
about 9 o'clock. Yeah.
We've got Mike Killam from Living on a Dime, Danny and Tommy Alderman that we know of.
That we know of
right now to deal with a little bit of a devotion, and then we have Tommy and Patty are going to sing and sign Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
And we will get started about 10 o'clock. So anybody that wants to come on to Mississippi. And
Doug and Stacy, we don't actually know when they're getting here. We know that the deal was finalized today. They'd like to be here tomorrow, I know, but they have some loose ends that they have to tie up.
I think by March, by the gathering, they should be here for the gathering, and if they get to, they're going to try and bring the tiny house before them, is the way I understood it.
The orphan lady said the T-shirt link went to the live stream, goes to the Deep South shirt, but not to the Porch Time one.
Okay, it's the same bonfire, but where it says Deep South Homestead, type in porch-time, and it'll take you to the Porch Time.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think they put it up there for them.
I'm trying.
Yeah, give her just a minute here, guys, and see. You got time.
Oh, I didn't spell it right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the keys.
There we go.
Okay, type that one in, and that should send you to the Porch Time. Doc has seminar March 16th. Is that D? I swear we're gonna have to cause Doc to just retire or something. She is never gonna get to come to.
I will.
I'm telling you, Doc plans his trips around our gatherings.
It is what it is.
Gosh, well, at least we got to meet her. She can come back to the house and we can visit.
Yeah, Southern Art Homestead says, Spicy and me can't wait to meet everyone. We can't wait to meet all you guys, too. Now, we met a lot of you at the last gathering we had, but we're hoping that this gathering will be even larger. We know we've got several YouTube channels coming. Some of them's going to have some tables set up for people to sit and talk with them and stuff like that. We're not going to make the day so busy that you can't fellowship and visit with other YouTube channels that maybe are other friends and people that are from maybe around your place.
Yeah, we're hoping to have it really laid back for the most part. But we do have a few people doing booths. We have Homestead Mama's going to handle the kids' booth, I guess you would say. She's going to be doing some planting and things, and then we have the Brim family has rented a jumpy house with a slide and all this stuff, so the kids will have that to do. So we do have things for kids. We do have some giveaways for kids. Jen told me some things she's sending. I've already had a lady from Australia send me 12 little mini koala bears to give away. And Sherry from Two Family Homestead is she told me yesterday, I think, that she has some things on the way for the kids. So the kids are going to have something they can do too.
Okay, someone asked the question, are they moving from Florida? Yes, they're going to be selling their home in Florida and moving up to Deep South Homestead territory. Okay, so Orphan Lady says that it doesn't show any in the cart.
They may have stopped. I know it was still up earlier today because the Deep South Homestead one sold a shirt today. So I know that one was up, but I don't know about the porch time. Is the jumpy house limited to just kids?
Or us kids at heart? I guess it could be for anybody.
She said kids at heart because it doesn't have, well, it probably has a weight limitation, I would say, but it's not too low like little kids. It handles like 200, 250. So yeah, most adults.
Mountain Mama said they may get to come, so that would be great.
That's awesome. Oh, Jen did get her porch time shirt. The Deep South one didn't come. Our Deep South hasn't come either.
Okay.
Scratch Made Homestead is supposed to be there.
It says Sharon Nick says when is it going to be? It's going to be March 11th of 2018.
Yeah. And Lourie Family's trying to sell their house, as well as Scratch Made Homestead's trying to sell theirs in Mobile.
We have two people in here trying to sell their homes. If any of y'all want to live in southern Florida, around Vero Beach, Florida, talk to the Lourie Family Homestead. Or if you want to live in Mobile, Alabama, talk to Scratch Made Homestead.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah, we'd like to get both of them out of the city. Biddy Boo Brown says she is going to try to make it.
Great.
Yes. Great. There is no charge to come to our gathering. I do know a few people will have booths set up because like Living on a Dime is coming and she's going to have some of her cookbooks. Homestead Mama is going to have some of her essential oils and some of her things. Patty Alderman will have some of her mixes, like dip mixes and sourdough starters.
Nancy's speaking in German. I don't know what for.
Where?
Nancy Briggs. It might be that there was somebody else that was deleted up there, so they might not have had a bad comment. She may be just trying to.
If the comment is not ugly, then even if it's in a different language, you can leave it. Lots of times you can highlight the comment and put it in the search bar, and it'll tell you what they're saying. It's on the calendar. That's project.
Ashley says, where is Scratch Made moving to? They have a homestead just north of Mobile, probably about, I guess, around 30, 40 minutes north of Mobile, that they'd love to get moved to. And they've been waiting to sell their house where they could.
Yeah. Marshall Farm says, is the cold front going to slow us down on planting English peas?
Probably not.
Unless it freezes again.
Not unless it freezes again, because, I mean, we're about another week away from, I'm going to say maybe a week and a half away from planting our English peas. So I haven't really seen anything in that far out yet, but I know in the next week it's not going to be that cold.
We've got a lot of people coming in that I hadn't seen before. I mean, y'all probably have been in and out, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen some.
Liber Lady.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Tom, Diane. Yeah, so we.
Yeah, guys, it's good to see. Well, I guess what it is, we're probably on a different time. They probably just can't make it in on the weekends.
On Saturday nights, lots of people are busy.
Can't make it.
Okay, Nancy says that.
Lucia Shire was talking in German. She said, "I love you and good night."
Okay.
Okay, and we are sorry if she got. You know, they just didn't know what
she was saying. Lots of times, if they're in a different language, just check because.
Dee said she got her seed potatoes today. We have not got ours, even though the feed store said they were supposed to be in. We just haven't been to town.
Yeah, we hope to go. Well, if it's not snowing tomorrow, we might. But if not,
if it snows as much tonight as they say it's going to, we'll have to wait and get them later. But.
What is the new change again? Okay, repeat it again.
South Georgia Hydroponics. We have a new neighbor. It's going to be the Lourie Family Homestead. We sold some property across the road. My daughter did to them to help them get out of Florida, and for us to have two great neighbors with some good. Well, I'm sorry, 4 great neighbors because they got 2 kids.
So the tiny house is their tiny house.
Yeah.
And it's going to be going across the road, and they will be moving here shortly. Okay, projects everywhere is Jay Bennett. Oh, he started his own channel.
His own channel. Yeah, Jay. Cool, man.
If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known.
We wouldn't have known if you hadn't said something. We have to remember Project Everywhere.
He's got projects everywhere.
Yeah.
May have to have one at Deep South.
Yeah, Doug and Stacy said it's freezing there. Well, we're a moments away from a snowstorm that's going to last most of the night. So we're going to go down to about 15, and I know y'all are a lot colder than we are. So
does Doug and Stacy want to come to Mississippi? It's warmer.
Hold on here. Mountain Mama said a while ago she wanted to say hi to Tom, and I let that slip past me. So hello, Tom. It is good to see you on.
Yeah. Doug and Stacy, don't y'all want to come to Mississippi? It's a lot warmer here than it is there.
Marshall Farm said they got them a 50-pound bag of seed potatoes.
Woo! They are planting.
They plan on planting some potatoes. Well, I don't know. We plant 40.
Yeah, and there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them, so that's about right. Yeah, that's about right.
Lourie Family Homestead. They are in Florida in Vero Beach, and they're moving their tiny house here to Mississippi.
Yeah.
We are going to have neighbors. They plan on helping us because we're old.
Yeah.
I'm going to rub that in, Lourie. Howdy, Lourie. They know that. So she said that. But they are going to be moving here and helping, and good in winter, but not summer. Yeah, the summer gets a little warm. Well, a lot.
It gets
downright hot.
Well, it shouldn't be for them because they're already acclimated to it.
No. Off-grid and Doug and Stacy.
Oh, you're talking about Doug and Stacy. I thought you were talking about
they're not acclimated to it.
No. I wouldn't wish that on nobody that's from up north.
Yeah, Northerners just can't handle Mississippi weather in the summer. You can handle the winter probably. I don't know. We may have more humidity. Does Doug and Stacy have a lot of humidity where they're at?
They probably don't have as much as we do.
But they may have some?
They might have a little bit, but not as much as we do.
Okay.
South Georgia Hydroponics, 10-to-1 on the taters. I'm not sure what you mean.
10 pounds per one person, maybe? Is that what they mean?
No, that wouldn't be right.
Because we eat about 20 pounds per one person, but that might be for the average.
That might be the average for people. I don't know. It's just
we eat a lot more potatoes than most people. Summers are, Rusty said
Mississippi summers are a little intense. Yeah.
A little is an understatement.
Oh, there's Mark. Mark said it's below 0 tonight up there. Lourie said Heather will drive you around.
Good. And Doug and Stacy said a lot of humidity. So they must have kind of a good bit of humidity up there too.
Oh.
Now then, what are we doing? I wanted to mention the gathering. So I don't know who all we mentioned. Living on a Dime's going to be there. Dirt Patch Heaven, Tommy Alderman, Patty Alderman, the Alderman Farms, whatever. Who else? I know I'm missing people. 2 Family Homestead. We have Lourie Family, Scratch Made Homestead.
Oh, I got hydroponics said 10 pounds of yield per pound planted.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And that's about right because we plant 40 pounds for us and we harvest around a little over 400
Freedom
pounds.
Acres. I know I forget her every time.
Yeah, Freedom Acres is supposed to be here.
Freedom Acres. Then I got Southern Art Homestead, Backwood Raised, Jen at the Nut House.
Yeah, Rusty said it's snowing at his house right now. Well, Rusty's just a few minutes north of us, so we're waiting on it to get here, so it should be here in just a little while.
Then we have Grandma Rose, Future Dreams to Reality, Homestead Mama, Nunda from Homesteaders of America. She's representing them. She's gonna be there. We're gonna give away 2 tickets. Brenda's Basics. We met her in Tennessee at
the
conference there. And Logan's Homestead, a young guy that he's not very old. He's like maybe 14 or 15. He's young. He's wanting to come by and visit Deep South, and he's going to be at the conference. His mom's already
Papa Trucker, did you mention
Papa Truck? Yeah, he's coming.
He's supposed to be there. I mean, there's so many guys. It's going to be it'd be tough for us to mention everybody.
Yeah, and I know a lot of the subs have already said they're coming. There's no way we'll ever keep track of everything.
We're going to put name tags on everybody. This is going to be like Romper Room. We're going to have a name tag for everybody. Okay, Albany Mountain said I missed it. What's the reveal? The reveal is, one more time, We have new neighbors. It's going to be the Lourie Family Homestead. They're moving in on a piece of our property right across the road that was sold by my daughter. We'll be glad to have them as new neighbors. Look forward to it, really.
So y'all are going to see some kids in the videos, kids doing the video, and Heather is great with photography.
Yes.
And she loves the computer and stuff like that. So hopefully she'll be able to help me in the right direction occasionally. And so I'm looking forward to having her around a little bit. And Brian is a great carpenter.
Yep.
And when he was here, he was helping Danny a good bit. So we know he is really good with wood. Plus, he built a tiny house.
Yeah, he built him a house. He plans on building his own house too. So I mean,
yeah,
so that's great.
And Heidi may not like to clean, but Heidi cleans, so we will see what Heidi can do. And she likes to cook.
Yes, Paula, they have their own channel, and they're on here tonight, or they were on here tonight. I haven't seen them in just a few minutes here, but if Lourie Family, if you're there, you can put your link up to your channel, so that they can sub to you. Let's see.
Ooh, Kenny said that he lives in
negative. He used to live
in Canada.
Labrador, Canada, and the coldest day was -62. Average winter temperature is -30.
Oh, woo. No.
Man.
No. Gooseberry Homestead.
Oh, we got a lot of them.
Ashley Coleman says, we'll be there at the gathering. Will there be another gathering in the fall? It's possible.
It's possible.
Because we had a good turnout in the fall. And that's why we decided to do the spring, because a lot of people couldn't make it in the fall. They wanted us to do another one. So we will see if there's enough people interested in a fall one that we might. Let's see how this one goes first, I guess, and then we'll decide on the fall.
Yeah, there's Lourie Family Homestead. They're the ones that's going to be moving here. Y'all can see them. Their link is on here. Just go to their channel and subscribe to them.
Okay. Heather's making a book of pictures for the gathering. Great. And Barb got her t-shirt and her seeds. She's doing a happy dance.
Jen says we need a doctor. We have a doctor. He lives next door to me. And I am an electrician. And I'm a plumber, both certified and licensed.
But see, Jen's husband is an electrician and plumber.
Oh, that's what she's hinting to. Yes, Jen.
Need that. And Jen's kind of like a doctor.
Jen is like a doctor, yeah.
She knows all this stuff.
We need a Jen and Mike here, don't we?
Yes. I tried telling you today you need to move to Mississippi.
You need to just move on over here. You need to just move here. We'll make our own Danny community here. We'll
we can find property somewhere close.
Maria says,
within driving distance.
Says, I want to be in your community. Come on. I mean, there's land for sale around us everywhere here.
Look, that's one thing about Mississippi. There's a lot of places for sale. You can find something. But you got to be able to handle the heat and humidity. Heat's not so bad. The humidity is what gets
bad. I mean, but you know, it ain't. Every place has its drawbacks. Like we was telling Jen today, every place has something.
Yeah. Wherever you go, you got to be willing to weather the elements.
That's right. You got to be able to. And the fire ants and the mosquitoes and Dannyville. Yes.
I like that, Danny.
I like that. Me and my neighbor Daryl has already talked about setting up a community thing here with people. He wanted me to be the mayor, and I forgot what he said he wanted to be, but we thought about making our own community here and just legalizing it.
Yeah, and Ashley's saying something about bartering. Look, Danny and Paul, our neighbor, barter all the time.
We barter all the time.
There's no money changes hands. One of them needs something, they go barter for it, and back and forth. It's crazy. How they keep up with what they're bartering for, I never know.
Marshall Farm says, find me 10 acres near y'all. We can do it. We can do it.
Well, y'all are acclimated to the place.
Yeah, y'all are already used to it. Kimberly says, my husband's an electrician, and we both hate snow. Well, hey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You need to move on down.
Homesteading communities, yeah.
That's right, homesteading communities.
Communal living.
That's what we're talking about. Bring everybody on down here.
When will we start making a bacon?
for 2018.
We're debating now.
We are debating on that.
With the pigs, whether we want to sell them or we want to butcher them ourselves, because it is our meat. Even though Danny has not been eating bacon for a while, he's willing to give it a try and see if maybe it was just his system, or what he was having going on, because he stayed away from chemical bacon, anything you get in town that has been processed. And with our pigs, if we butcher them and he smokes it, he's willing to give it another try. So we may be doing the pig thing again, giving it a try. We might do. So we may have some bacon, but we won't be selling it.
That's right.
Trish said Mississippi's a wonderful state to live in. She's from Meridian, but she's
Lori says, can y'all add my link? I'm on my cell phone. I don't know if we can. I mean, you might.
Who else do we have
I don't know if Scratching Them's still there or not.
I don't know. I can do it this way. Let's see.
Lourie Family Homestead says, Danny for president. Oh, even us Yankees? Yes, sir, Mr. Batman. I have one that lives right across the street from me over here, so we ain't worried about it. Brenda says, Paul is a jack of all trades. That's what I am. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay, maybe it didn't take, you don't have is your URL Lourie Family Homestead? It didn't put it up.
You'll have to go, well, we'd have to minimize everything. We can't do it because we would have to minimize our whole screen.
I'd lose everything if I went and did it. So if we still have a moderator, maybe they can.
Marshall Farms said, let's whack a pig.
Yeah, he needs to know how. He probably already does.
Okay. All right, sir. Projects everywhere. Mr. Bennett says, I gave up on pork. Stomach can't handle it. Well, that's the problem we have, is the simple fact that store-bought pork has so many chemicals in it. We're going to be trying some grass-fed, we're thinking. Because ours are strictly grass-fed. They're free range.
Yeah. And we are going to, well, you hadn't told them about the other.
Okay, they said there, if we click on the 3 dots by any channel name, if they have a channel, it will go to their channel. Right there.
Yeah, oh, they can. I can't.
Just go up to the top.
No, they're telling other people, if you want to go to Lourie Family and check them out, when their name is there, there's 3 dots out to the side. If you'll hover over the right side, click on that, and it gives you a list that says Lourie Family Homestead.
Go to the channel.
Yeah.
You report them, you remove them, put them on a timeout.
Just don't time them out or anything. But you can add them as moderator and stuff if you're the channel host.
Everybody wants me to be president. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure I want to be first lady.
You're not sure you want to be the first lady? Because you know the kind of decisions
I'd rather be a queen.
Well,
I'm already a queen. I don't want to be first lady.
That's right.
Jen says she got kicked out.
Froze and then went blank.
We didn't do it.
We didn't do it.
Okay, I think he's saying Danny, but it came up Fanny. If you make bacon, I'd suggest you try cob smoked, as in corn cob.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That would make it kind of sweet, wouldn't it?
Depends on what you soak the corn cob in, I reckon.
I mean, but corn has I think we need to try that.
Susan Newbriggs says, I don't eat a pork because I thought it was dirty. Does the Bible say that? The Bible calls pork an unclean animal for the Jewish people during the time. You have to understand, I don't want to go into a lot of biblical stuff here, but that's a dispensational truth. There is some truth that pork is not healthy, and that's because of all the fat that's in it. It's not that they can't sweat, they don't have any sweat glands. But the Apostle Paul teaches us in the book of Romans, I think it's around chapter 14, that that some people eat some things, some people eat other things. Some people worship on some days, some people worship on all the other days, but all people do it to glorify God. So God does not condemn anyone for eating pork.
Yes. Like a homestead POTUS, only you're called a HOTUS.
Except I'm called a HOTUS. Yeah.
Deep South King and Queen. Yes, our last name is actually King, is why I say that. I always tease Danny about being a queen
at me
because I'm married to a king. That's just our joke. We could use Danny corn cobs and smoke it.
Yep. We have a whole stash of them out in the building out there.
Tried to order
two hats while ago, and it says I need to create an account. She must be on the old.
2 hats. Are you on the old T-shirt link down in the? You shouldn't have to create an account to buy anything on the old T-shirt link either that has hats on it. I don't know. I have to go and look at that one and see if there's a problem with it. Marshall Farms likes cracklings.
He likes cracklings. We love cracklings. Yes. Actually, I'm on Bitty Boo Brown. When Noah came off the ark, God told him at that point that all flesh was good to eat. So I mean, he gave man all creatures to eat. But he gave the children of Israelites specific laws to live by because they were his people. Let's see here. Enjoyed your video on all God's children today. Thank you, Mark. Let's see here. And Cher Smith says eating pork from your own homegrown grass-fed herd are best. I have trouble with processed meats. That's why we're thinking of trying it again, because we think a lot of Danny's problems stemmed from chemicals. We think it's the chemicals. He's been off anything chemical, any kind of anything for so long that we think we've about cleared a lot of it up. He may not be totally chemical free because of, we use almond flour. Finally, Dirt Patch came on. I have never had cracklings. Dirt Patch, you have not lived. Till you eat cracklings. Till you've eaten true cracklings. Now, if you go to the store, this junk you get in the store is not true cracklings because it's made from skin. True cracklings is not made from the skin of a hog. Yeah, Dirt Patch, you created this thing with the Lourie family. I sent you a message a couple of days ago and said you instigated it. Yep. And it's you started it when you sent Heidi Lourie to me. And now they're moving over next door. Brew Ridge Prepper says that they're taking his, I forgot, I think he's taking his mother to the hospital or mother-in-law or somebody. It went by so fast, I just caught a glimpse of it. I didn't. Will y'all keep her in your prayers? Blue Ridge? Yes. Prepper, okay. We will definitely keep y'all in our prayers. Dirt Patch says, sorry, I just saw you were on. Well, that's all right. You're here now. And thank you for leading the Lourie family into our life. Yes, and we were telling them if you could handle Mississippi heat, we'd probably have Dirt Patch heaven in Mississippi too. That's true. If we could have convinced you to stay. It would have been hard with John. John would have stayed. The girls would have stayed. Julianne, that was part of the Idaho draw. She still had to go back to Idaho. Yes. What are true cracklings? True cracklings are made from the inner fat up around the kidneys and all. When you render out the lard, the little small pieces of meat and stuff that's in that actually cook down, those pieces of fat will cook down, and once they're pressed after you get through rendering them, those are what's called true cracklings. Hope's Homestead popped up. She's still awake. Oh. I enjoyed talking to you yesterday. Who? Hope's Homestead. Oh, you talked to her yesterday? Remember? What were we doing? We were doing something. Oh, before we went out yesterday morning, I told you I was talking to Hope's Homestead. Okay. We talked to so many different people till I can't keep up with who's who anymore. Granny used to make cornbread and cracklings. Not her favorite thing. Danny's had crackling bread before, but I haven't. Cornbread. Oh my gosh, I could make myself sick. Mr. Dirt popped in. He said, "Yep, John would have stayed." Yep, John would have stayed. John, when we took John to Hattiesburg to pick up that car for him to travel in, I knew then. I said, John is hooked.
he would have stayed. He would have found him some land somewhere close.
Dirt Patch says, so I have made cracklings. I feed them to my chickens. What a waste now. Oh, no. That's like giving gold to I mean, that's like giving,
pig.
no, that's like, yeah. I mean, that's like giving a small baby $100 bill. And they just tear it up because they had no realization of what it is.
Can you make them with fat back?
You can make it with any pork fat, really. Just don't have the skin in it, because if you have the skin in it, it gets hard and tough, and
you can't eat the skin.
You can't eat it. A true crackling just melts in your mouth. And yep, y'all, Dirt Patch has been having some problems. She got into a swimming pool with some chlorine and stuff in it, and kind of broke her out there. You know, we hate that, but I hope she gets to feeling better.
Hope, just let me know sometime if you want to. She's asking, do I want to be on Southern Mama's coffee break
this season?
Okay.
Depends on when it is. We're staying so busy. We're fixing to move into our busiest time of the year.
Yeah, but I do take a coffee break.
But she does take a coffee break,
so off and on.
Yeah.
You just have to let me know what.
April said something about chitlins.
She said she's wrong. It was chitlins, not.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not eating chitlins.
Now chitlins, I've eaten a lot of chitlins before. You mean if you'll take them jokers and boil them and get them good and tender and then fry them to where they're crisp like a tater chip, man. I mean, you have to stir the buzzards away when you're cooking them, but I'm telling you, they're some good eating.
No, I'm not eating chitlins. Hey, Lou. Lou made it in. Lou's going to be at our conference.
Okay.
She lives here in Mississippi. She's muddled up like a salvage. She must have some kind of junk all over her.
She's got stuff all over her, I'm pretty sure. Lou says, I'll go back. Lou, I'll just tell you what the change is. You can go back and watch if you want to, but the Lourie family is going to be moving in right across the road from us here. They bought a piece of property from my daughter. So we're going to have them as our new neighbors. Time to sow. They purchased 1 acre.
Okay, so try my hand at the homemade deer sausage this year.
Oh, look, man, deer sausage is great.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Marshall family's right. Chitlins, if you say I can't eat chitlins, then there's no need ever eating sausage because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The skin that is on the outside of sausage is chitlins.
Actually, if you technically, but don't with chitlins you fry them or something? That you're frying that
you
skin?
Boil them. Most people try to fry it first, but if you boil them for about 20 minutes and get the salt out of them until they're real tender, and then you fry them, then they're just as good as they can be.
Oh, it would be like frying the skin of a sausage, basically. Yeah. Okay, I might could eat that then. I'm trying to wrap my mind around stuff because you say you won't eat things, and then you talk yourself into not eating it. So I eat sausage all the time. So technically a chitlin and a sausage casing is the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it.
Bitty Boo says she loves pork skins. We have a video up on how to make pork skins.
Homemade.
On homemade pork skins. If y'all ever want to make homemade pork skins, just go through our playlist back there. We got a video on making homemade pork skins.
Mr. Dirt says, so there's still a chance if the neighbors move out. We can find you some land within driving distance.
I will promise you, we'll find you, because you see, like I told earlier in the show, we have a realtor in our family. So we can find places for anybody.
Yep. Jennifer will find you a place somewhere.
Somewhere.
She loves making sales.
My daughter loves making sales. And Jay is exactly right. You boil them, then you fry them outside. You do not fry them in the house.
Comes from experience.
Comes from experience. I know from experience.
Lourie family says they're never leaving Mr. Dirt, so you're going to have to look at land.
You have to look at land elsewhere.
Somewhere else.
There's land all around us here for sale. There's a house, and how much land is it for sale? Like 7 to 10 acres for sale right beside us.
Yeah, a little pricey, but
it's a little pricey, but
not for most people though.
It depends. Yeah, depends on who you are, really.
What was it?
They would probably come off with a price, so it's like 100 and
50?
Could be 150,000. I'm not sure.
150, 160,000, which
But it's a big brick home with I forgot how many acres of land, but
we could have a great little dirt patch, Deep South Lourie community. That would be cool. And all the girls would have somebody to talk to. Plus, we have neighbors that have girls. Plus, I have a friend, Maya, who sent me a message earlier and says, please give Lourie Family her name and phone number because her girls have nobody to get in touch with and they're homeschooled. So
okay, Kim says, okay, Wanda, I got 2 hats coming to Ohio.
Oh, great. So she must have figured it out.
She must have got that figured out. Okay, Lourie Family says, let's do it. That's the way we look at it, guys. Let's do it. Let's make this thing happen.
Okay.
Jen says, my daughter should put links up on local properties that we can look at on Facebook. Hey, I can tell her.
She probably does. Well, I know she did some last year.
She did some last year, I'm well aware of.
Every now and then she posts one here in this Wiggins area. So we'll have to tell her she needs to start doing that so out of state people can check out.
There's lots of places for sale.
Yeah.
A homesteading community would be great for us, guys. I mean, literally.
We really.
I mean, anything within a 4 or 5 mile radius around us right here would be great.
How much is land per acre in your area?
Land from our area ranges anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 an acre. Depends on how much you buy.
And if you go into ritzy neighborhoods,
yeah, if you go into these ritzy neighborhoods, it can go higher. But if you stay out in rural areas, you can usually get it pretty reasonable.
Yeah. And it's according to how much land you buy. The more land you buy,
the more land you buy, the cheaper it is. No Insanity says she agrees with Jen on the properties.
What did Jen say? Oh,
about Jennifer putting up, things on the.
Yeah, we may
Facebook.
have to get her.
She'd have to put it up on our channel, though.
No, she can put it on hers. We just need to start.
We would have to link hers to ours then.
Think of the tactical advantages.
Batman says, "How's the job situation?" Well, if you work along the coast, there's tons of work.
Or Hattiesburg.
There's tons of work everywhere.
45 minutes either way.
Yeah, it's about a 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive in either direction. There are bigger cities along the coast. There's more work on the coast than there are in Hattiesburg. But
Hattiesburg is a major university.
Yeah.
The
Two major universities up there.
Well, one.
William Carey.
Those are junior colleges.
Okay, junior college.
You've got the University of Southern Mississippi is in Hattiesburg, so you've got a massive college. Then you've got 3 junior colleges, and then you've got on the coast several junior colleges.
Got several junior colleges on the coast.
And then also Hattiesburg is the major medical hub.
It's a major medical hub of the southern part of the country down here, except for when you get over to Mobile, you got
for Mississippi, the lower part of Mississippi. So you have any kind of medical clinic and 2 major hospitals in Hattiesburg. So there's all kind of medical possibilities.
Oh gosh, y'all excuse me. Eagle Camp Homestead says Southwest Florida 10 acres goes for up to $45,000 to $85,000. Woo! That's a little steep there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know though. It wouldn't be much. That's not. I mean, I paid a good bit for what I bought. So.
Yeah, and homesteading the Pioneer Way bought 13 acres of timberland for $15,000. Had a driveway paved, graded, ready for the tiny house. Yes, if you pay attention, even here in Mississippi, you can find those deals. If you want wooded areas that hasn't been lived on, yes, you might.
William Carey is a university. I thought it was. It's a private university, a Christian.
It's a junior college, though. It's not a.
Yes, it's a university. It's a Christian one.
Yeah, but it's a junior college, I think. We've got several junior colleges.
Dee said their son started his 2nd semester at Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Miranda said, hey, from a snowy West Virginia. Hey, by morning, it'll be the same thing here.
We're going to have snowy here.
Matter of fact, it could be snowing outside right now for all I know, because it wasn't just a little ways from us.
And Miss Tea Lady, I had, what did I tell you? Turmeric and green tea earlier. Probably going to fix something for sitting around watching a fire in a few minutes.
Lourie Family says, now I want tacos. Well, at least it ain't Chinese.
Is that the Carey family from Career? I have
From
no
Carrier.
clue.
I have no clue.
I don't know the background of William Carey, but it's possible.
There's two family. Wow, live on Tuesday evening. Hey there, siblings.
Yeah, we just popped in to tell everybody that we're getting new neighbors. And it's not y'all.
It's not y'all.
It could be.
It could have been.
They came and stalked us.
They did stalk us, yeah.
And they impersonated us.
They did impersonate us. That was in Tennessee, they impersonated us.
Yeah, and when Daryl had his birthday yesterday,
yep.
I told him, I said, "Happy birthday, Danny." I mean Daryl.
Yep.
I did call him Danny just to be.
How
far is
Perkinston from you all? We live in Perkinston, but the college is about 5 miles.
Probably.
About 5 miles from.
Yeah, we're about 5 miles from there. Okay.
Let's see. Brenda's Homestead Basics. There she is.
And Christy was asking where in Mississippi. We are about 30 miles from the Gulf Coast in Perkinston.
Yeah.
Or Wiggins, outside of Wiggins.
Doc D says, I keep calling her Doc D. D says they've gotten about 2 inches of snow since 4 o'clock this evening. We're probably going to have that by in the morning.
It's headed our way from you.
Yeah.
Peter Koto, I don't know how you say that. Shout out from Socher. Wow.
Oh,
it's starting
from Socher.
to snow there, so they're getting it already.
It may be snowing here now.
I'm
just going to have to look.
I got to go see.
If we got somebody from Socher, Socher's south of us, so if it's snowing there, it's got to be snowing here, guys.
No, it's not. It is not snowing.
It is not snowing here. So it is snowing south of us, and it is not snowing here.
It's coming at an angle.
Huh?
It's probably coming at an angle.
It may be coming at an angle, yeah.
It's not snowing here, so.
Okay.
That's hard to say.
April says that she will eat Chinese with Heidi.
Yes. Well, Danny said he might eat some Chinese.
I will eat some Chinese. I won't eat all Chinese stuff.
And I might try some because I'm learning to eat new things, so.
Mark said, thank God his goat's not due to kid till May.
Well, we have 2 babies.
We have 2 babies, but they're locked in a room out there in the barn, hopefully with the heat lamp going, and hopefully the barn won't catch on fire and we'll be able to stay warm tonight.
Yeah, they've stayed warm so far.
There she is.
They got a box of 50 seed catalogs today. Daryl said they're going to have to bring a trailer. Yeah, probably. I'm telling Danny all the things I want to take to the gathering, and he's thinking he's going to have to have a trailer.
I'm going to have to make several trips. How far is Carrier, Mississippi from you? I'm not sure I'm spelling it right. Carrier is about a 30 to 40 minute drive, I think.
Is it that far?
Yeah, it's about 30 or 40 minutes. I mean, if Marshall Farms is on here, they can tell you because they live just right outside of Carrier.
Nancy Briggs says she's going to be the only one in Florida. There's a lot of people that sub to us in Florida.
There is.
I've seen.
But a lot of people are trying to get out of Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, Ellie Mae and Zoe are staying warm. We've been checking on. Danny was out there about an hour
ago. Yeah.
Every 2 to 3 hours he's checking. William Carey is now a university.
It used to be a college.
It used to be a junior college.
When I went.
Yeah, it was a Baptist college at one point.
Larson Homestead said, big news. Once again, the big news for you latecomers. The Lourie Family Homestead is going to become our new neighbors.
Does the Lourie family's new property have a well? It has a well.
It has a well. It has a septic tank.
And a new driveway.
Thanks to me.
Yes, he cleared the driveway because it had gotten overgrown on the sides, and they needed it wide enough to get the tiny house in. So Danny has, with the help of Matt and Paul, our neighbor,
took a trackhoe and a tractor over,
and they cleared all of the sides of the driveway out, and Danny has put new gravel on it. So thanks to Paul and to Matt for helping get the Lourie family ready to go.
Yes, we that was our gift to them from Deep South Homestead, was to put them a nice gravel driveway in.
Yes. Okay, so we got to go, guys. Daryl and Sherry from Two Family Homestead are coming on. They are going to be teaching on Filmora.
Yep.
And we wanted you guys just to know our big news, because we've had some people say we were doing cliffhangers.
Everybody said we were doing cliffhangers. Everybody hanging on for and we could not open our mouth, guys. We had to wait till the papers was signed and the land was in their hand. We would not ruin that deal for them.
And we wanted them to go live first.
Yep.
And tell you guys, so
go watch their channel and listen to them, and they'll tell you about the property and what their plans are.
Yes, check out Lourie Family.
Check out the Lourie Family Homestead.
We'll see you guys later.
Gotta go, 'cause it's fixing to snow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.